Bam Bam is back. Now, before we get down to it, I just want to clarify, this is not the Stanley Cup game. Okay? This is online, highly competitive hockey. But I'm getting you guys excited for Monday. I usually play hockey every day, right? Hockey to me is life. So for me, it's so hard to play GTA right now. It is. It's like I'm gonna go to GTA just to keep up to my businesses until the new DLC. But man, am I fired up for Monday, man! We're almost 48 hours away from game time, from puck drop. Okay, I think the countdown is on. Canadians, we're going to be counting this down. Oh yeah, we are excited. I can't even explain what the feeling is like while I'm trying to do my best. Actually, it's like, to me, right now, I thought GTA DLC was going to be like Christmas Day for me, kind of thing, bring me back. I haven't been excited like this since I was a little kid. Like, I really had to think back to this. Alright? And I thought back to it, and I was like, when's the last time I've ever felt this excited about something? It was like Christmas, when I asked for the Nintendo 64. Yeah. When I was asking for a Nintendo for Christmas, and I couldn't wait for Christmas. And I got the Nintendo 64. My brother and I had it to share, though. Yeah. It got gifted to both of us. You can imagine how that went over. Right? There was always fights about how long I'm allowed to play, and, you know, we did have some two-player games, but competition, hockey, this being online, I'm in a competitive league, I'll show you guys. Right? I do competitive hockey ultimate team. And this is, like, it's not for the average players, right? Your more average player will be in online versus something easier, right? This is actually challenging. And how am I so good at this? I'll tell you guys. I'll show you guys real quick. I'll show you my stats. We've been playing games like this since kids. Yeah, what do you think we did before the internet happened? Right? We'd have sleepovers at each other's house, and you'd have hockey or a certain game and two controllers, and you would go head to head. And you'd be up all night playing video games. Like, it's just how we were. So naturally, I just became good at this. And I guess it helps that I was basically, you know, I've known hockey since I was in diapers. That's all I grew up around was hockey, literally. It was hockey, and you know, hockey just became life for me. Yep, it was awesome too. All right, here we go. The starting lineup. Rain, welcome back to the channel. Did I say that right? Is it Rain or Rayan? When people text message, it's never the same. Like, sometimes I mispronounce. If I mispronounce anything, if I mispronounce any of your names at all, again, I apologize in advance. Sorry. Right. So it is Rain. Yeah? Okay. Just so I don't get that mixed up. I always try to communicate that with everybody. Okay, perfect. Especially if I see anybody's name that's spelled a little bit tricky, and I'm like, that could sound a little bit different. Yeah, as long as we're clear on that. All right, so Tavares, Tucker, and Anderchuk are going to be on line 1 as usual. All right, I'm not changing up that chemistry at all. Matthews is working with Marner and Domi. All right, that's a great crew right there on line 2. Sundin, Guarionov, and Abby Murphy are on line 3. And I appreciate your support. Thank you, Rain. I'm wishing you a safe and blessed day, especially tomorrow. All right, for me, I got hockey fever, so we're going to be doing a lot more hockey here for the next 48 hours. Kadri and Lindros and Mike Gardner are on line 4. That's scary almost, eh? For the enemies it is. Riley is working with Brian McCabe, not Jake McCabe. Jake McCabe was on the team earlier, but I'm not bringing him back. I can't find one in the 90s. Benoit and Ila Bushkin are on line 2. And Adam Pellick and I have Ekblad on line 3. Lab Barbera is going to be behind the bench as usual. And we're going to have Felix Potvin in the pipes. He's going to be backed up by Cujo. Now, both these goalies have their ups and downs. Right? They sometimes... Well, no, sorry. My goalies have their ups and downs. They have their bad nights and good nights. Yeah. Joseph's had his good games. Potvin's has his bad games. I'm playing in a highly competitive league. This is Hockey Ultimate Team. People who play Hockey Ultimate Team are not messing around when it comes to hockey. No. So when you see somebody score a goal on me in the first or second shot, and you go like, what the hell? And you say, I'm going, what the hell? But obviously that's a person that knows what they're doing, and I've got some competition on my hands, right? Like, it happens. Some of these guys are that good. It doesn't matter how good your goalie is. Some of these guys I play against, man, they know how to score goals, and they'll put one past you so fast. This guy, last time we faced off against this one ended up quitting. So we'll see how fast it takes for this one to turn around and hit the I quit button.
Welcome back, everyone. The Hockey Ultimate Team matchup set to get underway here. Officials got the puck, and we are set to begin here. Centers both set to dig on in, and we are about ready to go. And this one is officially underway with the puck dropped. Toronto's trying to make something happen in the offensive side. Oh, the poke check. What a read by the goaltender. Now a quick pass to Pasternak. Takes a shot. Denied by the goaltender.
He's able to make a clean save on that wrister, James. A quick release shot, and he's square to it.
Answered the call on that play. Lights him up into the boards.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
Great reach with the poke check. Here's a short pass to scores! Oh, what a finish! Too sweet!
Well, the reaction on the bench, it says it all, James. I mean, this is their fearless leader. Provides a ton of energy to this group. The timeliness of the goal, the energy that he brings, and encapsulates what he means to this team. Well, timing is everything, and this guy knows that he needs to be an emotional barometer for this team, and that goal sends a jolt right through the entire bench. You can see them all up on their feet. They got some newfound energy now.
The Maple Leafs finally break the ice and get the game's first goal.
Yeah, and it's an important one, James, because there's not much room out there and not much separating these two teams, so that little bit of a cushion may give them the stir, the press they need to be more consistent, trying to get another one on the board.
Makes the save as he gets a piece of it with the glove. And here's the pass to Nosek. Huge hit on the play. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. And that's blocked away. The Devils gain possession along the wall. The Maple Leafs take possession in the neutral zone. Here's a shot. And that ricochets off a twig in front. Tendy plays it up. Bratz moving the puck through his own zone. And he takes the feed. Fires it. Scores! And the scratching and clawing is paid off as we are back to even.
Well, we're back to even. James. I really like their game. I mean, when you're pushing and you're trying to find a way to get ahead and on top, you have to trust the process. That's exactly what they've done, and they've been rewarded for it. There's no way that the goaltender saw this puck. I mean, there's so much traffic net front. I mean, screens all over the place. You can see him trying to track Bob and weave, but he can't catch up to it.
More than half the frame has been played here. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Sundin's won the draw at center. Benoit's carrying it ahead. Grabs control of it at the point. Just gets enough to keep it out. Two players got it through the neutral zone. Here's a chance. Makes the save. What a reaction with the blocker. Moves it to Dunn. Quick pass to Duclair. Pokes it away to keep the pressure on. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Along the half wall with the puck. For Portland! Scores! There it is, the go-ahead goal!
And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important. Well, he's in tight to the net, James, and he knows that he's not going to have much time or space to get it off, so he elects to use the snapshot and beats the goaltender.
The Devils have put themselves in the enviable position of playing with the lead, Cheryl.
You always rather be ahead, wouldn't you? It's the best place to be, but you want to extend that lead. You want to have an ability to play a little more comfortable, James. You got to stay aggressive, you got to manage the puck, and you got to look to attack the net.
That'll do it for period number 1. We'll drop the puck on the second period in just moments.
See, in hockey, anything and everything can happen, everybody. Let's crack a cold one. Rain, I've never been called superstar before, so you'd be the first. Nice. Thank you. Usually people are complaining and have something to say, have some kind of smart-ass comment to say to me, but this guy too, you gotta watch out for this. This player specifically, everybody, this one knows specifically where to score. You notice when he scored his first goal, he went into the same position as he went into last time, and then just like last time as well, he positions his player just at the net at the right time, does the same move, goes back, and then does the one time.
Well, the first 20 is in the
See, we analyze each other.
Second period offers.
It's not the first time I've played him either.
All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Toronto's got to be happy with the opening frame, James. I mean, they manage the puck, they own possession time.
And we are tied. New game here, Pounder.
Oh, yeah, it's a new game, James. But I really like the pushback to get the equalizer. Now it's what they do with that momentum. This next shift, it's critical.
This one is a spoiled rich kid that doesn't really understand the game of hockey, because you don't give the puck away to a guy, you hold the puck and you for a whistle. This guy just gave it up. That's like, I'm taking advantage of that all day, every day.
Yeah, that counter punch was something, James. Be able to get the equalizer. You can see the excitement on the bench. That's going to provide a lot of energy in the second period.
Taken by Clark. Grabs the puck and looks to make something happen. With possession along the wall. Shot blocked in traffic. The Maple Leafs have it against the wall. Here we go, one-man rush. And he puts that one aside with ease. Still lots of time left in the period. We are all tied up in this one. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Rips it! Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. The Maple Leafs will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Matthews wins the face-off in the offensive zone. And somehow he got a piece of that one. Made the stop on that play. The Devils have it now. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Toronto's got control of it now from their own end. All alone! Scores! Absolutely clinical finish on the breakaway.
All the way down the ice, James. The ability to get away from the pack, look over his shoulder, know where everyone is, and then that clean finish. Unbelievable goal.
The Maple Leafs are finding that little extra pep in their step here in the second period and have taken a one-goal lead as a result.
Well, they break the deadlock, and that's huge. Now you're playing in front, but I think this face-off and the shift that ensues is critical, James. Now you got your opponent right where you want them. You're back on their heels. Take advantage and try and get another one.
Puck grab by Murphy. Quick feed to Sundin. Picked off by Berthollet. Slides the puck over to Hall.
Didn't mean to step on you like that, James, but look at that hit, and it just took me off guard.
And he slides it quickly to Murphy. Gurianov's got it in the defensive end. Breakaway. He scores! What a finish!
Well, you can clearly see what he means to this group, James. He is a leader. When he's on the ice, everyone is looking for him to lead the charge, and he has a beauty goal, and everyone knows it. It's always amazing to watch the bench when the leader of the group scores, James, because there's an energy, there's a fun-like atmosphere that is contagious, and you can certainly feel that he brings it to this group each and every time.
The Maple Leafs are nearing the intermission with a 2-goal lead here, Cheryl. I like the position they're in.
Yeah, they're in a great position, but they'll want to maintain this energy right through the period. You can see the coaching staff just tapping the backs, making sure they keep everyone focused, because this is also where your opponent gets very urgent.
Stops that one. Slides it across to Duclair. Shot! Wide of the net.
Hockey is a game of inches, and you know these athletes take so many shots on net in practice, and in this one, just over-rotate, under-rotate, but nonetheless misses the net.
Well, there you go, 40 minutes in the books. All right, friends, go grab yourself some water, get hydrated, and then buckle up, because we got an exciting third period coming up in moments.
Rain? That's awesome to hear. I'm glad I do some good. I try to do good. I try to motivate everybody and give you guys the best scenarios of what's happened in my life, and just to put you guys on a straighter path, right? Because I wasn't on that straighter path, right? I didn't have God in my heart, and for the longest, well, I kind of did, but not fully. The relationship with God was not in check. It was a very rocky relationship, right? Over the last 4 years, it's developed, and it keeps developing, and it's awesome as I go along. But anytime you're having a bad day or anything, or you need some advice, please do not be afraid to ask for some advice. I'll be more than happy to give you guys advice.
Two-thirds of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
The Devils are fortunate to be in a close game here, James. They've had good goaltending, but they haven't been able to generate anything offensively.
He scores! And does he ever?
You know what's amazing, James? Every time he scores, it's like the entire bench elevates. Why? Because he is a leader on this team. He shows it on the ice, and of course, by example off of it. Need no look any further than the leader on this team who buries it home. I mean, he has got ice in his veins, and he knows the timing. When his team needs something, they look to him, and he answers.
The Maple Leafs probably don't want this game to end the way things have gone here. And I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop. And they've been consistent throughout the game. And consistency is always a word that coaches talk about. And if they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
Too much congestion blocks the shot. And it's a quick pass to Forsling. Takes a shot. And he's got the answer for that one.
There's no question the goaltenders know who the shooters are in the league and what style of shot they take, and he's able to get a perfect read on the shooter here. That quick release shot, he knew that wrister was coming all day long.
And he loses control of the puck. Moves it quickly over to Clark. Denied by Potvin. Takes the feed. The Devils gain control of the puck. Quick pass to Bratt. Drills them. Toronto's grabbed a hold of the puck. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Quick shot! Oh, tremendous save on the play!
What an incredible save. No idea how he got to that one, James, and the shooter is absolutely stunned. What a stop.
Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Toronto's played arguably their most complete game of the season based on how they have delivered shots on net and lead here big time in the third. An easy glove save made by Kapanen. Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. Whistle blown, stopping the play.
Well, this is a good call because it is interference. You have to allow your opponent to fight for a loose puck.
I can be the relationship doctor, I suppose. What's going on, Rain? Give us the 411, and I'll try to do the best I can to give you the advice on how to walk and talk on it.
First opportunity on the power play in this game, and specialty teams are the difference so many times in a game. Huge for them to set the tone and really get the setup and the looks they're looking for.
Moves it to the middle. Takes the blast. The Devils move the puck in the defensive zone. Centering feed. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Clark's ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. Off the draw, they take possession. The Devils scoop it up along the boards. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. And now it's grabbed by Stamkos. Here's a shot. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. Great reflexes, another save.
Potvin's done a good job making that save, especially because it's been a quiet night for him. It's been an offensive explosion in the other end, but when you're faced with a save, you have to make it. You don't want to open the door for your opponent.
Toronto's coaches have to be pleased with what they've seen tonight. No shortage of scoring opportunities and no shortage of goals. Matthews won the draw, and they'll start off on the attack. Can't connect as it goes off a stick. Slides into Duclair. Inside of the final minute here in the third. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. The Devils ready to go on the attack. Gets in front of it. Moves the puck along the half wall. Loses his balance on the play.
So much pressure on this shift. They have their opponent running around everywhere, really chasing the game. This is exactly what you want.
Makes his presence known on the ice. Takes a bump but hangs on. Here's a chance. Answers the call with a big save. Good hit. Ahead of steam now towards the front. Matthews has the puck against the half wall. And as the final seconds tick away, listen to this place recognize a hard-earned victory. Steps in front of that one. Final horn sounds, and we are all done with this one. Toronto's puck pursuit tonight was at another level here, Cheryl.
It really was, and also their shot selection. What I mean by that is they didn't get any or very many blocks. That's really disguising your shot and knowing exactly how to open up the lanes.
And here they come back out to salute the fans.
Well, this is a great feeling. I remember doing this when I was an athlete. You come back on the ice to salute the fans for cheering you on throughout the game. Just a fun night all the way round.
Ain't no party like a victory party. Well, that puts a bow on the night here this evening from all of us here at EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. See ya.
All right, Ring. If I do not message any of you, if I don't reply back right off the bat, it's because I'm just busy in the hockey. That's all, right? I do see the message, right? It's just it's kind of confusing if I talk over the commentators that are already game commentators. To answer your question, you know, it is a very, very challenging time for everybody right now. So, I mean, there could be a number of factors why he doesn't have a job, but you need to be more specific. I mean, there could be some reasons why he doesn't have a job. You know, there's the kind of restrictions that they have out there now when you're trying to apply for a job. Good luck. And not to mention, okay, you have a crisis happening in the United States right now, just like Canada. Yeah, there's no jobs for anybody anymore. I'm not even kidding you. Thanks to the open borders, right? Thanks to their open border policy, right? An American or a Canadian can go apply for a job, and you apply for the simplest job, even at KFC, right? A cashier job back home in Toronto, right? Just to be a cashier at the liquor store. There was more than 500 applications submitted for that one job. And it wasn't done, right? That's how insane it has gotten out there now. That's how bad it's gotten. They'll hire foreigners before they hire our own now. Now they're going to turn around and make things more diverse, so now we got to turn around and bend the rules and, you know, shit on our own citizens so that we can, you know, they're basically kissing ass to everybody else except for their own citizens. That's why I tried to explain to everybody right now. You know, everybody's starting to wake up and realize just how out of control it is, right? When you turn around, oh, by the way, if you guys like baseball, hit up Honcho's channel, right? He's got Saturday baseball going on. I'll share that out right now. Go say hi. Everybody go smash that like. Honcho's old school, like me. But as I was saying, the economy has gotten like that. The workforce has gotten like that now. Bam Bam in the house. I think it's a hot one in St. Louis today too. I know it's gonna be hot. It's gonna be hot here today. Yep. But at least it's not like last year. Thank God. Last year around this time, you couldn't even open your window. I'm not even kidding you. Like, you couldn't breathe this time last year. If you went outside, where I live in Alberta, you went outside, it was covered in smoke. Couldn't see the sun. You could see the sun. The sun was like this glowing orange ball. Like, yeah, it like, I swear to God. Oh, no, I don't swear to God. Sorry. Scratch that reverse. it looked like we were living out of a horror movie last year. You know, if any of you have seen the horror movie Silent Hill, okay, that's what we were in. I'm not even kidding. All right, no, it was that smoke was so thick you couldn't see down the street. It was scary, and we were breathing that shit in. We didn't even know what the hell was in that air. Yeah, all kinds of stuff. We were breathing that air. We were choking on that. We were choking on wildfire smoke all summer last year, basically. Yeah, and it was brutal. And it was brutally hot, too. Yeah. So imagine the heat, right? And you're trying to stay cool, but even if you're running your air conditioner, you're still breathing it. You could still smell the fire smoke. And that's all we could. That's all we were waking up and smelling for months last summer. It was just fire smoke everywhere. Yeah, you couldn't. It didn't matter if when you clean the house and everything else, make it smell nice, right? You try to clean the house, make it smell nice and everything else. Nope. Nope, don't work. It does not work. You're gonna turn around and you're gonna smell that fresh and so clean smell for about less than 5 minutes. Then next thing you know, as soon as you open a window, boom, fire smoke. Not even open the window, damn it. It gets into the house even with the windows closed. I'm serious. Like, you can't escape that one. So I'm very grateful this summer with the weather we have right now. Yeah, it's awesome. We got it's looking like God's gonna bless us big time, because there's rains in the forecast and whatnot, so the farmers are gonna get hopefully a good crop this year. Last year I know our crops suffered big time. You're welcome for the advice, Rain. It's the facts, though, right? Sometimes I'm fortunate that I don't have to go back to work anymore. Even when living with a disability. Because you all know how my mouth flies and what my opinions and stuff are like. Just imagine how fast they probably kick my ass out the door for not accepting somebody, for not calling somebody's proper pronouns or some shit. Yeah. Guaranteed that would happen. Yeah. This world's gone too soft for me to be back in the workforce. I'd be fired in 5 minutes. Right? They need to let somebody like me run the workforce and be a manager. Because I wouldn't hire woke, and I wouldn't hire anybody whose hair is blue colored, pink and purple and shit like that, and you look like a clown outside. Yeah.
Looking to make something happen along the boards. With the blast, scores! And the road team quickly gets on the...
And there's no playing against this idiot. This guy goes against the same thing every time. He has cheats on for sure. And every single one of any one of those English people from over in England, same thing. They all got that attitude. See, how I can tell he cheated the game, okay? He went to the exact same spot. There's a one spot you can go to that he just pulled off right from that spot, and you can hold certain buttons and it'll score every time. It's a glitch in the game. Now, only people who cheat games use glitches, and they use them over and over and over again. Yeah. They do nothing but it. Now think about this, okay? A cheater, a person who cheats and knows all those little holes in the game, will do nothing, because here's what they are. They're cowards, so they don't know how to be strong, so they'll try to be strong in a video game or something. And what they'll do is they'll analyze the game, and they'll go online, they'll find out all the cheats to a game, and then they'll start practicing that over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. The same moves, the exact same things. Hey, Rain, listen. If a man's saying he wants to marry you, give him that chance. Let him roll with it. He's wanting the responsibility. Obviously, he's looked into marriage, and he knows what it's all about, right? And the man likely wants to settle down and start a family, right? And obviously, he's picked you, right? And see, if a man's sitting there saying like, "Hey, I want to get married," okay, then that's different, right? Now, don't go expecting. If you say yes, right, which you probably will, don't put your expectations out there too high, please. Not even high at all. Because it's very hard for anybody to basically afford anything nowadays. Alright? So women that are in the plans of getting married right now, or you're planning on, don't set the bar high, too high, right? Especially if you're a man, because shit's way more than expensive now. It's stupid, right? Make it simple. Do something simple. Invite your closest friends. You don't need to spend a bunch of money that you don't have either. Think about that. Don't put yourself into debt for it. Right? That's my advice. Because I was married once. Big mistake. Never again. I was tricked into marriage though. Yeah. Somebody tricked me. See, somebody that's how I'm telling you, right? If you're being asked by the man that and the man's telling you he wants to marry you, he's already thought about it. He's already, put some thought in this process, has a plan, okay? Has an idea of what he wants, where he wants to go in life. He wants that family, When I got married, a long time ago, I was tricked. And that one had said to me, "We should get married." And she had me tricked, Like, I was duped, I was convinced, right? I didn't know I was staring evil right in the face. Yeah. That person married me to turn around and told me that I have to sponsor them and I have to keep them in the country and blah 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 blah, and the shit list went on. And as soon, not even 24 hours after getting married, we are on our way home, and she tells me to stop at the store and she needs to buy something. I said, "You don't need that, we got it at home." She goes, "I'm your wife, you need to listen to me." I was like, "Excuse me? What the hell did you just say to me?" Alright? What are you talking about? Like, I got, what, you think you own me now because you're my wife? She's like, "You have to listen to me, you're my husband." I'm like, "Oh fuck, I just did something wrong." I didn't go into it for love. If you love that person, Rain, I'm gonna give you guys some real advice. I'll hit you with some knowledge. If you feel that you truly love, you guys have that connection, then that connection will always be there. You won't necessarily need marriage to keep that connection. I mean, sometimes marriage, that piece of paper turns around and ruins everything. Okay? Other times, with good intentions, it can go very well. You ladies nowadays need to realize you set your expectations and your bar way too high. And especially those women who have like Botox stuck in their face and their body, and they're like they're trying to look like the next Barbie doll. You know who I'm talking about. Those girls, those kind of ladies. Yeah. Those are the ones that are sitting there going, a man must make 6 figures and have this and have that. Listen, if a man has 6 figures, he's definitely not accepting a woman like you. Okay? That's just facts. I can tell you that as a guy. Yep. Because I would rather be with a humble person who has God in their heart, okay, goes to church, does not push expectations through the roof at you. Like, and for that matter, I don't like being controlled. I don't really like answering to somebody anymore. I've gotten too used to loving myself over the years because God's in my heart, and it's easier to do it that way when God's in your heart, right? But again, I did have a lot of relationship experience, so I mean, relationships can definitely be a challenge, always. But the fact is, you will know you have that right person, or you know you found that right person, and especially if that person respects your environment, right? And doesn't bother you all the time. Doesn't try to control you. Men don't want to be controlled. All right? Most men, we're taught to be in the position of leadership. All right? To accept responsibility. That like a real man, that's what we need. We need that drive in our lives. Okay? That role, we take that role, we own that role. That's our role. You know? That's what we like. Right? We like being the one who's the provider. At times. Right? But in these challenging times right now, literally challenging times for everybody. Well, let's face it, it's ridiculous times for everybody right now. Okay? We can't be the men we used to be able to be anymore, because the systems are set up for us to fail now. Okay? You got feminists everywhere. You know? You can't say something wrong. You can't say something. You say the wrong thing, you offend somebody. At work, guess what? Your ass gets fired. You can't speak up for nothing now. It's like you gotta go to work and just put the mute button on and not talk to nobody. Right? I'm lucky and fortunate enough. My accident, what happened to me, was life-changing, of course. Now, I've looked at this 2 ways. Number one, right? At first, I felt sorry for myself, and I let it start running my life, basically. The first 6 months after the accident it ran my life, right? And then I started bringing God into my heart more, and praying, and great things happened. Life got better, right? What I'm able to do now, being online and speaking, is help motivating not only Rain, but likely many, many other people. Alright? And this is actually a calling now. It's a blessing, right? Every day is always challenging for me, all right? Most of you, my true fans right now, my loyal fans, they know that they know my struggles. They know it's a challenge for me to shower, to cook, to get dressed, to do a bunch of things. This is a great exercise for my hands, right? But at the same time, I got on the mic, I started speaking. I started talking. I started bringing common sense to the world. And speaking up. And speaking out about things that I believe are wrong. Right? And having a voice. Because there's a lot of you out there that have a voice, but you can't use it. And you know why. Because you're either going to get fired, you're going to lose your job. There's many other factors, right? But I don't have all those risks anymore. No. So I get on here after analyzing what's going on in our crazy world and try to give you guys the best download as I can. Right? I mean, they are literally pushing left ideology everywhere now, right? Or trying to. And all of a sudden now, the people who speak up, like me, are the bad people. Alright? We're the homophobic ones. We're anti this, or I don't even know anymore. I've probably been called everything in the book except for a white man. Yeah. I'm just gonna go with that one. Yeah. I can only imagine the things that get said about me. But you know what? At the end of the day, I don't care. I don't care what you all think of me. Right? Because at the end of the day, I'm still gonna get to do what I want to do, right? Carry on with my life, and I just don't let it affect me. Because, like I said, I have God in my heart. I love me. Why do I have to give a shit about what anybody else thinks about me? You know that a lot of you worry too much about what people think about you? And that's half your problems. Alright? Just think about it. If you're constantly worrying about how you're looking to present yourself at people all the time, you're trying to impress, right? If you're always trying to impress somebody and you're not comfortable with how you look and how God made you, right? Then you've got some serious soul searching to do. Alright? And when you worry too much about what everybody else is thinking about you, guess what? That's stress. Because you're constantly thinking about it. Why would you want to do that? Why would you want to... Life is stressful as it is. We're trying not to be stressed out. I mean, it's... All of our patients get tested now on a daily basis, and we're basically scratching our heads going, what kind of a Where is Waldo world are we living in? But the fact is, I mean, there's too many of them that just threw common sense out the window and don't want common sense, right? I think if all these delusional people want to make all these woke policies and everything else like that, I say we just start rounding all these motherfuckers up, put them on a plane, and ship them off to Epstein Island. See ya. Yep. Go start your own go colonize and go do your woke ideology bullshit on that island. See if you survive. And then you know what we'll call it? We'll call it Woke Island. Alright? We'll make a YouTube channel out of it. Right? We could make it a TV show. We could definitely make it a TV show. I got ideas, people. Oh yeah. have I got ideas, man. My brain is like a lightning storm of ideas. It's constantly like little hamsters on that wheel, and it never stops. I'll get right down to the dirty details with some of you right now. Sometimes I can't shut my mind off. My mind just races and thinks and constantly wanders. At night, like when I'm sleeping, I can't help but think about some things. Like, I wonder what kind of wild species we haven't discovered yet, type thing. And I wonder what kind of cool stuff's in the ocean that we haven't discovered. Like, my mind thinks about stuff like that. A lot of you, and then I also think about, I can't help but think sometimes, how long is it going to take until this world just snaps? Right? It's almost like we're living in chaos. At this point. Because, like I said, what am I doing? I gotta go to the marketplace quick times. Everything is, like I said, flipped upside down. Right? All of a sudden, left is right and right is left, and wrong is right and right is wrong. Wow. Get me the hell out of this world. Kind of thing. I bet you my generation, and I can tell you what my generation is thinking. If they turn around and develop a time machine, we're leaving. Yep. I'll go back to the 90s. Actually, I'll go back before 2010. Any time before 2010, take me back. Because this is hell. This is everything the fucking Bible warned us about. Yeah. Have you guys not realized that yet? No. Some of you haven't figured it out yet, and that's why I'm educating you on it. Right. That's right, because God wants me to spit the facts. It is scary truth. Okay? If you read the Bible, alright? Not front to back, but if you pick up the Bible and or you see scripture at all, you dive into it, there's warnings in there about everything that's going on right now. There is. God warned us that all the false prophecies were going to be out there, which they are now. They're out in full swing, right? They're going to go after your beliefs. They're going to judge you for your beliefs. They're going to not allow you to worship, right? And then God warned us about the disasters that were going to come with that. And he says the days will lead up to me coming home, and you'll know when I come to get all of you and take you home. Yeah, powerful stuff. Because I'll tell you something. And I thought, am I hearing things? Right? But sometimes when I've been out for a walk, okay, and even on a dead silent night, I've heard it too, right? And it's a faint sound of trumpets. And it's not only me who's heard it, but there's been folks around the globe now on YouTube that are saying that they hear it, that they hear the faint trumpet sound. There's a lot, and okay, so if I'm saying it, and more than a dozen other people are saying it from all different parts of the world, and they have the same person in their heart, yeah, God's communicating with that. See, if you have God in your heart, you'll hear the trumpets. You'll be able to hear that trumpet. But if you don't have God in your heart right now, it's going to be drowned out by all the noise around you. And all that lawlessness, trans ideology and stuff like that, and all that woke stuff is all against the Bible. Bible has warned it was coming. And then now people are turning a blind eye to it. Well, I'm not turning a blind eye to it because I'm very much wide awake. I'm awake, not woke. Right? There's a big difference. See, I'm allowed to spit facts. Right? God gave me a job to do. Right? He gave me a purpose. I'm just starting to slowly understand it, and it's really cool. It's pretty intense stuff, to be honest. It's like I can feel the tingling in my body as I speak some of these things, right? And I can feel the power of the Holy Spirit in me, which is a little scary at first, but it's very comforting. Yeah, and at least I know the right words to be coming out and saying to all of you. But you need, please, get some kind of faith. And believe me, listen, it's not too late. Even no matter how much you've sinned, okay? You ask Jesus Christ to be in your heart right now, He's gonna cleanse you from the sins. He'll forgive you those sins. He'll wipe it away. You'll have a clean slate. And then you just stay focused, and you change your life. You give your life to God. You make sure you pray every day. You make sure you thank God every day for everything. You say, thank you, Lord, for this day. Thank you for letting me wake up. Please be in my heart, as I love you more than anybody. Alright? And then after that, what I usually do is I pray for safety and protection for the people I hold close in my life, and for my kids. And then I pray for my parents who had abandoned me. And then at the end of it, or close near the end of my prayer usually, is I include my fans and online friends, and I try to pray for you all to have a safe and blessed day, right? And that things will get better in your lives. And then I almost feel guilty at the end of some of my prayers, and when I ask, can I have a safe and blessed day too, please? Just maybe if that's all right with you. Right? That's what I'd like today. Thank you. Right? I put myself last. I've always been like that. I always put everybody else first. My whole life I was like that. And my friends, my family. I'm the type of person that was always there, like if they needed something, if they needed money, they needed help. I was always willing to try and help, and do what I can. Right? I wouldn't say I couldn't help you. Right? I try to figure out your situation for you. I've always been like that. Excuse me for yawning. I'm finally getting a little tired. I didn't get much sleep last night. No, I was way too excited, thinking about the Stanley Cup. Now, that might sound weird to most of you, but seriously, it's all like my mind was racing after the hockey game. After we won, tied it up, made it 3-3 series, and it's going back to Florida for the Stanley Cup game. Holy crap! All I could think was, who's going to be there? Is Justin Trudeau going to be there? Don't embarrass us in Florida, fuck. Don't embarrass us some more. Like, he better stay far away from that hockey game. Yeah, I don't like that guy. I don't think they're going to allow him to be around in the crowd. No. I don't think he can. They would heckle him. There would be no way in hell he'd be able to go there, right? That's why I keep thinking in my head, and then I think, like, what superstars are going to be there? Are they going to call the game properly? Like, who's going to be reffing this shit? All kinds of scenarios went through my mind. It's still racing through my mind. I'm exhausted, but man, I can't stop thinking. To all of us Canadians, like, man, or not all of us Canadians, I should say, but to some of us, like this, we hold hockey so dear and close to our heart. It's almost like a religion for us. Yeah, it is a part of life. Yeah, it's a way of life, I should say. I'll I'll give you a prime example. Okay, my blanket for my bed is a Toronto Maple Leafs blanket. All right, I got a Toronto Blue Jays one as well on the bed, but those are my two teams. That's how much I love my country. And if you look into it, the Maple Leaf symbol is a symbol of our country. It's just in the color blue. That's all. Just different color. Same morals and values. There's strong morals and values in this organization.
It should be a fun one. Hi, everybody. James Cebulski here for EA Sports. No shortage of skill on the ice tonight.
And I'll never stop loving hockey. Or God. So I'm good to go.
Into position for the opening draw. The Blue Jackets win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. On the attack along the boards. Moves with the puck in the corner. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Puck scooped up by Tavares. Takes it and looks ahead. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Great defensive effort with the stick. Toronto's got the puck along the boards. And some textbook body contact there. Takes it into the slot. Puck picked up by Barbashev. And he turned that one aside.
He's reading these shooters so well. He's getting in front of them. He's aggressive. And he's challenging them to beat him, James. And that's what I love about him. A ton of confidence.
Taken by Johnson. Here's a shot. Turned aside with the glove by Potvin. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. Still looking for our first goal. Benoit's got it in the defensive zone. Toronto's got a hold of the puck. The Blue Jackets take over on possession. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. And the referee caught that trip on the play. We've got a delayed penalty coming up.
Well, he's frustrated with this call, and he's going to argue it with the official, but guess what? It's going to be a call. It's not getting changed.
The Flames got that zone ability that helps him generate scoring, guys. With more ice available on the power play, let's see if he can get a good look here.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And he slides it quickly to Marchessault. The Blue Jackets will play it from the defensive zone. Handles the puck. Sends it in on the attack. The Maple Leafs get a hold of the puck along the boards. Moves it on over to Sundin. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Taken along the wall by Sundin. Here's a shot pass. Oh, saved it! What a stop!
Well, that's desperation at its finest to be able to get to that puck and send a clear message to his team that he's behind them. He's going to be the foundation tonight. Let's have a look at that last save again. It was absolutely incredible. You're under pressure, you're under attack, really under siege, and you find a way to get to the puck. This is the stuff that champions are made of.
Toronto's won the draw. Here's a chance. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Bobrovsky. Slides the puck to Robertson. Fires it on net. Makes the save.
Well, the goalie has to make a great save here because he gets the look he wants, and he's one of the best shooters in the game in terms of a quick release, and he's accurate.
Moves it to Laine. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. She scores! Right on point. Wow!
That's just an incredible shot, James, that sends the water bottle flying. I mean, it gets there. Well, this is just a great job to get the hands away from the body and deflect that puck into the net. As it changes direction, goaltender doesn't have a chance.
Another cheating piece of shit. See, I can dissect and I know every player. I have the talent over the years to be able to read hockey. And this guy is going right to the one spot. That's it. He's a one-spot shooter, has no skills. And by the way he's playing, I can judge he's a European. He's from over in Britain. And I know British players. I know how you guys try to play hockey. You can't play hockey like Canadians.
The first period is in the books.
I can read and predict who and what you are within the first
and come back with period number 2.
couple minutes of playing against you. Actually, I usually got a better idea of who you are and what kind of style you play. Because see, look, right there, that's where the glitch spot is. So if you hold the R2 button, right where he just put in the goal, right? That's how they score. Now, notice that anybody from Britain, they turn around, they put the stupid Red Bull jerseys on. You guys are a dead giveaway. Yep, you're a dead giveaway. And British people kiss my fucking ass, right? You guys aren't good at hockey. Look, I turn around and I own you at this game. You're lucky. You have Bobrovsky in net, you're lucky. You have no skills. Like, you're so nervous on the ice, I could tell. Because British people can't play hockey. They love hockey, but they don't understand the fundamentals of the game. I'll score a goal against this asshole shortly.
A clean sheet of ice beckons, and period number 2 set to get underway. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
The Blue Jackets are playing hard tonight, in particular in the offensive zone. They've got that shot mentality. They're driving and attacking the net.
Passes it to Tavares. Great read by Barbashev. Oh, big-time hit along the wall, and this is why I'm glad I'm up here in a suit, Cheryl.
And I'm right there with you, James. I wouldn't want to be along those boards either. It almost looked like he left his feet early, but nonetheless, it's a bone crusher.
Quick feed to Barbashev. Shot! Turned aside with the glove by Potvin. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Well, you could feel this coming. Here they go.
Yeah, they were coming towards one another, and you knew it was going to happen, and both of the benches are elevated, standing up as this one's going on.
And there's the takedown, and I think not a moment too soon, at least with one of these fighters.
Yeah,
welcome to the NHL, bud.
Underneath and on the ice, you want to take
you just got knocked out.
And march yourself over to the penalty box and get your rest.
What do you think of that, Britain? Shake my head, I laugh at you British people that try and play hockey. It's a joke.
After the ice was finally decluttered moments ago. Tavares wins possession in the defensive zone. Toronto's looking to break out. Moves it quickly over to Laine. And he's ridden off the puck. Across the line along the left wall. The Blue Jackets take possession in the defensive end. Handles the pass. To his teammate. Here's a shot. Oh, and he steps up with the glove.
You keep shooting from the same spot, bud. Okay? Over and over and over again. You are pathetic.
In the score as well here in the second. Tavares has it in their own end. Picked up along the wall by Anderchuk. Pushes it across to Tucker. Puts a little mustard on the hip to knock the puck loose. Riley's taking it from his own end. Puck grab by Bushkin. Gaining steam here on the attack. Stopped by the goaltender. And a nice lead pass to start the transition. Now he slides it up to Laine. Puck clears the zone and they'll be forced to regroup. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Oh, the bench gets such a boost when he scores, so that's such a timely stop by the goaltender. Doesn't allow any energy to be created.
Matthews works the puck in his own zone. Across the line and on the attack. Moves the puck. Scores! Oh, a little flick of the wrist was all it needed.
Well, this is his textbook shot, isn't it, James? And it's a beauty. It is the quick release. No one knows where it's going to. Not the goaltender, not the players in front of him. He just finishes. Always amazes me how strong the wrists have to be in order to pull off that effective snapshot. I mean, he's known for it. How many shots has he taken like this? And just another one, he fools the goalie.
Toronto's push in the offensive end gets them the equalizer they needed.
Yeah, and with impeccable timing, too, James. Yeah, at the end of the period, you always know you want to maintain your composure, but you also want to create a ton of energy. You don't want to be scored on, but you certainly want to score a goal. They did just that. They got themselves back at evens in this game.
We've played not one, but 2 periods now tonight. It's a chance to go grab that final snack. Go stretch your legs, because a big third period is just around the corner.
See what happened to this guy? Now I'm in his head. I live in his head. He doesn't know what I'm going to do. Because this guy sticks to his same routine over and over again. I've played against him before. Alright? And you can see he keeps doing the same routine over and over again. Even in the game for the last 2 periods. When I turn around, I don't have the same routine. I play kamikaze. You'll never know what kind of moves and makes I'm going to do because I always switch it up.
The moment of truth has arrived for both these teams. Third period action set to go. Here we go. We're in the final frame here in this one, and it is still up for grabs. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Shot wide. Moves the puck down low. There's a big hit in the corner. Devastating hit, and what a choice of energy from the bench, too. And it caroms off the glove, and it stays out. You can really sense the nervous energy here from the home fans here with this pressure. Goes it to the slot, and that was picked off, read it perfectly. Oh, hit on the play. And now it's grabbed by Alexiak. The Blue Jackets will play it in their own end. Johnson's got it on the offensive end. You'll need more than that to beat him.
When a goaltender reads the play quickly, James, and they anticipate, they get to position quicker. When they get to position quicker, they get square to the shooter. That's exactly what he does here as he turns the wrister aside.
Centering feed! Can't connect the play. Takes it to the net. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
And they win the draw in their own end. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Just a simple save by Potvin. The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first few strides will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well. I think he makes a really good read here, James. He anticipates the play well and gets himself square to the shooter, but unfortunately, this one hits him and it seems to be a little leaky because it finds its way to the back of the net.
Toronto's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Halleck's got the puck. Here he is in close. Denies him. Jones plays it now. With the puck inside the defensive zone. Quick pass to Laine. And he takes a shot. Oh, he gets his glove on that and just enough to keep it out. Takes the pass. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. He scores! And there's the hat-trick 3 as the magic number.
It's a magic number. He's doing everything he can to take the crowd out of this one as he's with the away team, but he's been dominated, playing really confident all night long.
Here in the late going to the frame. The Blue Jackets have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it.
So after analyzing this player, GRC is still using cheats. Hey GRC, I'll call you out. I just did. Right? I don't care if you get the 3. Dude, I got way more wins than you'll ever have, though. I'll tell you that much. I own the NHL. But I'm the king in the NHL. You'll never have as many wins as me. You know, you won't never come close. Not even in your lifetime. The amount of wins I have in one season, you will never see in your lifetime playing this game. That's why you cheat. Look at everybody. Look at how he cheats. He does the same stuff over and over again. And he knows exactly where to go, too. And I turn around, I've done it a couple times, and it's not working for me, so I know for sure that he has his system set up for that, too. That's pathetic. That's what you people over in Europe do. You English people get no respect in the game of hockey because you cheat at things. You cheat at GTA, you cheat at hockey, and nobody likes you. And that's why you're not going to get respect, right? Nobody likes you, nobody likes the king, nobody likes the monarchy. Monarchy can go fuck itself, okay? The British people can go fuck themselves, right? Because this guy's just a cheap piece of shit. See how he can't score goals any other way? The only way he can score goals is for his setup. The way he has the game set up, right? The way he has everything set up in the system settings, it's coded for him to score at those spots. Sometimes I hate being able to read into things too well. But other times it's a blessing, it's a gift. Yeah. I love exposing them though. Yep. I just exposed him as a cheating piece of shit. I can't wait to turn around and grab his gamer tag after this video later on today, and I'm gonna rip him a new one online. Yeah, I'll roast and toast that loser. Yeah, he won't be playing hockey much longer. Guaranteed. I'll change his mind about playing hockey and cheating at video games. Yeah. I told you guys. You know what I started doing when I was playing GTA and policing GTA and I was full-time Overwatch in GTA every single day, 7 days a week? I was turning around and writing down your names and your gamer tags in a little black book that I have right here. I got... Oh, where the hell is it? Oh, it's close by. Oh, there it is. Yeah. This precious black book, okay? It's kind of like the... It's about almost the size of the Bible. In width and length, right? Definitely not as thick as the Bible. Okay. But... let's see. I've got FF Bladesmith. Your gamer tags. Oh, I got so many people's gamer tags. Neil Kalita, Lee's Tryhards. Architectures 331. Just to name a few. And I got the notes for all your bad actions, what you've done too. So it's only a matter of time before I post this stuff up online and just show the world just how much of coward pieces of shit you are. Because I know some of you are sitting there running your mouths going, I'm great at this game, I'm good, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, yeah? Cool. I'll show your gamer tag, I'll call you out, right? I'll call you out and tell you to get on the mic so I can roast and toast you. And call you out on all your bad actions. Ah, but you don't want that. No, you don't. Nah, too much of you are fucking pussies. Yeah. There's too much cowardness in this fucking world. Okay? There's not enough strong people. But there is now. Oh yeah, fuck yeah, there is. I'm going in GTA. Okay? It's been an hour and 19 minutes in hockey. I'm trying to keep things shorter. I know some of my long streams have been longer, everybody, but I'm not a shorts person. I tried to do the shorts. I'll try to do the shorts more or shorter videos, but everybody does that shit. You know? Like everybody's doing it. It's like everybody's making a 30-second video, 60-second video. They gotta they want their 60 seconds of fame. Right? I got hours and hours of fame. Right? If you love listening to my mouth, well, welcome to the channel. Okay? If I haven't scared you away by now, you know? Here's the thing on this channel. Alright? Number one, you're always gonna get common sense out of me. Number two, I'm always gonna be straightforward and honest. Okay? Number three, I don't like liars, cheaters, or people who steal. Alright? Get that through your fucking heads. Okay? Now, when it comes to the swearing and whatnot, I'm curbing that one. I'm working on it. Alright? It's a work in progress. No one's perfect. And just remember, any one of you want to judge me? Judge yourself first. Yeah. And that's another key important life tool to take with all of you. You see somebody in the street and you think they look funny or something. Or you see a homeless person. Do not judge them or their situation. You haven't walked in their shoes. You understand? Take that with you in life. That's so crucially important. Because you could be white, black, brown, yellow, blue, orange. Religion, I don't care. Ethnicity, background, I don't care. When I see you, I see a human being. Alright? I don't judge you for your looks. I don't judge you. The only time I'm judging people is when they're doing bad actions. When they're doing shit they're not supposed to. Like the fucking terrorist bullshit that's going on with the protests, right? And those people who support terrorism, they need to go. We need to get them the fuck out of this country. You need to pack your shit and go. Or we're gonna fucking come in there with the military and we're gonna fucking pack your shit for you and we're gonna fucking take down those tents and we're gonna ship you off on a fucking plane right back to your own country of origin. And then you can go and turn around and start your protests over there and see what happens to you. See how fast they throw you off a building or shoot you in the fucking head. They've been warned, man. They're only gonna get away with it for so long. What do you think's gonna? I'm waiting for the light up show to happen. Because pretty much after the Stanley Cup is done, right? The next big event that's gonna happen is you're gonna see militia groups go around and start clearing house under these camps. Hired private security forces are already on high alert, and they're already being contracted to work on them. All right, and you know what? A strategic analyst like myself would sit there and analyze the situation and be able to direct the unit exactly how to penetrate the defense and take that encampment down. And then how fast, and then all we'd need is the backup and the support from the local police just to secure the area. That's it.